Now it's time to crown our race champions. This year's race championships are once again a close competition with some very cool racing on display. We saw the emergence of future stars, some fierce championship battles with the usual trials and tribulations of motor racing, bitching and moaning. But we will be calling our champions to the stage in groups. First of all, we're going to crown our champions of endurance. Please congratulate Glenn Brazier and Andrew Waite, our 3-hour endurance champions, and Steve Brooks and Bill Riding, our 3-hour AM endurance champions.
Hey everyone, first off, apologies for not being there tonight. I'm literally just about to head to the airport now to head up to Watkins Glen for a 2-day test in a Ferrari 296 GT3 to get ready for the upcoming round for the IMSA Championship, the 6-hour there. So really looking forward to getting up to that. But more importantly, thank you to Glenn Brazier for everything throughout the championship last season. It was a lot of fun. We had certainly plenty of laughs along the way. One of my favorite things as well was seeing Glenn progress from just getting into the car, learning what a Lamborghini GT3 is, how much there is to take on board with that, and then just seeing how fast he is now is pretty cool. And overall throughout the championship, it's been a lot of fun, setting a lap record along the way. And also would just like to thank as well all the volunteers. All you guys are just absolutely awesome. Without you, we simply would not be racing. I've been on the other side of the fence doing the driving standard stuff, and just seeing how hard you guys all work is an absolute credit. We just simply would not be here without you all. But thank you everybody. Shame I couldn't be there tonight. And I tell you what, Glenn, for a scaffolder, you scrub up pretty good.
Yes, it's a shame Andrew isn't here to speak. That would have been one of his tasks he would have been delegated to do. But I'd just like to say, big thanks to Andrew especially. He's been sort of the main driving force behind our result this year, but also the team, James Marshall Motorsport. But I'd also like to have a big shout out to all the volunteers. And I know in this room there's a lot of people that give up their time and spend a lot of time for the sport, and, it doesn't go unnoticed, and we all as competitors really appreciate it, and thanks a lot to those people.
You may have noticed too that Steve and Bill couldn't be with us tonight. Now let's hear it for our 1-hour endurance champions. Please put your hands together for our Class 2 and 3 1-hour endurance champions, Steve Brooks and Bill Riding, and our Class 4 and 5 1-hour endurance champion, Pal Arnott.
Give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Yeah, you may have noticed our champions couldn't be with us tonight, so let's just move on. But I know those guys, and they know how to race and have a lot of fun, and certainly, again, endurance racing is a critical part of the landscape, which is motorsport in New Zealand. Alrighty, we shall move on. It's time for the New Zealand open-wheeled races to be crowned champions. Please welcome to the stage New Zealand Formula Ford champion Blake Dowdle, and claiming his 5th consecutive New Zealand New Zealand Formula First Championship, Chris Simon.
Singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power, and you're really someone I wanna know. Oh, you got a high, you got a higher, you got a high, you got. Up shaking just to let you know now you've got a higher power. You got me singing every second, dancing every hour. Oh yeah, you've got a higher power. You want it in your lifetime, going a million miles an hour. Went for so long.
Good.
Oh, thank you for the introduction. And first of all, I'd like to thank the table of 8 amazing people over here for supporting me throughout the entire championship. And a special thank you to Dad. Honestly, the hours that you do in the shed, they should never go unnoticed. At the end of my speech, I don't need any applause. That should all be dedicated to my dad over here. He does so much work for me, and I wouldn't be racing at all without him. There is no secret that we're a dad and lad team, but Chris Prout and Jason Lefting over here, they've been a special help to us, big help, and they've really earned their drinks out of this trophy tonight. Yeah, I'm sure Jace will love getting up it, and we've seen it before. And the Formula 4 to Formula 1 program, it was honestly amazing to be a recipient of that, and huge shout out to Emma Duncan and David Dicker from Road and Cars. Thank you.
Right, I'm Blake. Racing alongside my dad for the last decade has been a true privilege. He continues to be the driving force behind our racing, so winning my 5th title was really special, breaking his consecutive championship record. That's a pretty big deal. To Ruth, my amazing wife, what a year. Our wedding, my phone, and our overseas trip, all squeezed into the race season. How incredible. Thanks to Carol, Mum and Bruce for your unwavering support and for making weekends at the racetrack a great family time. A huge appreciation to the organisers, scrutineers, marshals and Motorsport New Zealand community for all your efforts this season. Of course, when the visor goes down, the goal is to win. But I want to thank the incredible Formula First community for close, action-packed racing and great camaraderie. It's no wonder most of New Zealand's top drivers started their careers in Formula First. Enjoy the celebrations.
Well done, gentlemen. I should actually, I say this every year when I do this thing, you can drink out of it here, but you can't take it home, okay? And that's very cool. Thank you, Daniel. I'd like to ask Mr. Scott O'Donnell, Motorsport New Zealand board member, to join us to present our next set of awards. We are moving our sprint racing championships now, so please welcome our next duo of champions. New Zealand Porsche champion Daniel Angus, and for the 4th season in a row, New Zealand Super Truck champion Alex Little.
This is an amazing opportunity to take 4 championships. Doesn't come very easy, but I just want to say a massive thank you to my team. Their hard work and commitment has made this possible. 4 titles isn't very easy to do, but we've managed to do that. I'm proud of with what we've built. Just want to say thank you to our new sponsors for their hard work and in supporting us and believing in us. I'm very excited for what we're going to do for the road ahead. Just want to say thank you to my love for her for being in my corner, and her quiet strength means more than what words can say. But the big thank you tonight is got to go to my granddad. He's been with me for all of my racing. Done done a very good job at supporting me in my racing and always believing in me. I really couldn't do it without him. But yeah, so really looking forward to next season as well, and let's see if we can keep pushing for 5 championships. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Look, this wouldn't have been possible without the dedication and support of my amazing race team. Thanks to all the DRS Motorsport members, Savannah, Alec and Max especially, for your tireless devotion. We had a plan, we kind of stuck to it, and the consistency got us across the line. Also to my biggest supporters, my beautiful and lovely wife Renee, and my 2 young children, Evie and Finn. Life's too short, enjoy motorsport while you can. If you can, this one's for you, Dad. Thanks, everyone.
Next up, our GT New Zealand champions. Put your hands together for Rick Armstrong, GT Open champion, Marco Giltrap, Junior Pro champion, and William Exton, GT4 champion. So I can tell you that Nick Williamson will accept on behalf of Rick Armstrong. Marco is here, and Hamish Miller will accept on behalf of William Exton, our GT4 champion. Come over here, Marco.
I'd just like to say a big thank you to our team at Giltrap Group Motorsport. We've had a really good past seasons in the GTNZ Championship, and my other competitors over there looking younger every day for such a great time racing over the summer. It was really enjoyable, but yeah, just a big thank you to my family who allowed me to go racing, and all the volunteers who allow us to go out there every day.
Obviously, I'm not Rick Armstrong, but I just wanted to say on behalf of himself, he wants to thank himself and Armstrong Motorsport Group, and also the team at IMS who basically gave him the car all year round to do it, and also his teammates that helped him along, especially Sam, who's here today, helped him very much in the last corner at Taupo, you know. All those sorts of things, but it was a great season. Thank you, Grant, who's unfortunately, I don't believe, here this weekend, well, at this event. Super GT did a wonderful job all year round, and we can't wait to be back next year.
Thanks, everyone. It's a pleasure to receive the award on William's behalf. And I know in his absence he would like me to say a big thank you to both Richard and Michael Giltrap and the Giltrap Group for the opportunity to race that scholarship car. And also a big thanks to Owen Evans and to Matt Houston and all of the Giltrap Racing crew that worked so tirelessly throughout the championship season to give him the car that allowed him to do what he loves. So thanks very much.
Now we move on to the GR86 Championship, reinvigorated, great racing all season. And your champion in 2025 was Hugo Allen, also the Bruce McLaren Memorial Trophy winner for the first Kiwi home in the Castrol Toyota Formula Regional Oceania Championship, Zach Schooler.
Here I am. Are you ready for me?
I've left my phone at my table, which had all my speech notes on it, so we'll see how this one goes. I just want to say a big thank you to someone who actually made probably most of the season possible. I sat down with PJ, Peter Johnson, about 10 or 11 months ago. I was very, very lost in my career, and I knew what I wanted to do. I just didn't know how to do it in terms of pulling the budget together. So I sat down with PJ and for about 20 minutes in his office, and it was probably one of the most inspiring chats I've ever had. So if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have gone out and gotten the support to race in this championship. And I'd also just like to say a big thank you to my family for the support. And obviously, as you know, it's a pretty stressful life, pulling all the money together to go car racing. And a big thank you to Kiwi Tarp and Kevet, so Keith Houston, as a result of all the networking that I did with the help of PJ. I got a hold of Keith, and he was looking for a driver to jump in his car and put on a good show, and we were able to do that and come away with a championship win. So pretty delighted to have my name on the 86 championship trophy. So massive thanks to them. Obviously big thanks to Toddy and Ian as well, who aren't here tonight, but those boys ran my car, and probably the most prestigious team to run with in the championship. So big thank you to them, and also Nico and Amanda at Toyota. I don't know what Motorsport New Zealand would be without you guys. So if it wasn't for Toyota supporting the sport so much, then I as I say, I don't know where we'd be. And lastly, to the TQF, it was an absolute privilege to race with Tony Quinn in Sydney a couple of weeks ago. And excited to see how Chris goes this coming weekend in Queensland. But really cool opportunity and an advancing opportunity for me as I look to grow my career. So big thank you, and of course to Deb. I'm pretty excited to see where Motorsport New Zealand goes in future. Thank you.
Are you going to say something, or shall I? Pardon? Okay, all right. So Zach couldn't be here tonight, understandably, because he's racing, but look at the big screens.
Hi, this is Zach Sculder, and unfortunately I can't be there in person to accept the Bruce McLaren Trophy, but I would like to make this video to acknowledge achievements I've made along the way, and to thank everybody else involved. So I'd like to start by looking at my CT Frock campaign. Obviously, it was a very successful 5 weeks. Rookie season in CT Frock, first time driving the cars, and to be able to win the rookie of the year was definitely one of our main goals, and we exceeded our expectations. We came second in the New Zealand Grand Prix, which was an honour to be able to race on home soil and come second at my home Grand Prix, whilst representing my home country. Was really, really cool to do, and not many people can say they've done that. So to be able to be one of the people who have is really special. We also won the Trans-Tasman Trophy, which was an honour, and we won lots of races along the way. So for my rookie year, I was really, really pleased, and hopefully we can come back next year and maybe go one better. But I would like to thank Toyota New Zealand for running such a good championship. The way everything was run was impeccable, and I wouldn't ask for much done differently. Also, a key foundation I'd like to thank is the Tony Quinn Foundation. Without them, none of this would have been possible. I won that shootout in early November, and that support has helped me so much throughout the 5 weeks in New Zealand, and that continued support into my European campaign will definitely help, and I hope I can continue that into the future with them. Another team I'd like to thank is MTech Motorsport. Obviously, without the team, none of this would have been able to happen. Without the package they provided me, the resources they gave me, I wouldn't have been able to do what I've done. So I would definitely like to thank them, thank Bruin, thank my engineer Andy, and thank you to everyone else involved who made this possible.
There we go. The Gold Star Race Championship and Castrol Toyota Formula Regional Oceania Championship are the pinnacle when it comes to circuit racing in this wonderful country of ours. The championships are also formally placed on the pathway to Formula One and has proven to be a breeding ground for future Formula One stars, with no less than currently 4 drivers cutting their teeth in the big show. Tonight we recognise the Formula Regional Oceania Gold Star champion, Arvid Lindblad. As you can guess, Arvid couldn't be here tonight, but we do have one of the wonderful people from Toyota Gazoo Racing. You look nervous.
Yeah, from the series, I just want to thank Toyota. It's obviously not possible without Toyota and the Motorsport New Zealand officials and volunteers. Thank you.
Hello everyone, Arvid here. Hope you're having an amazing evening tonight. Unfortunately I cannot attend since I'm here in Monaco competing in the Formula 2 Championship. Just wanted to say massive thank you. Absolutely loved my experience competing in the Castrol Toyota Formula Regional Oceania Championship and picking up the Butcher Cup trophy and the Gold Star. Absolutely loved the experience in New Zealand and competing in such an amazing championship. So thank you for everything.
Yeah, he's doing all right too. He qualified, I think, P6 for the first race at Monaco, so he was in the top 3. They qualified 2 groups, so P6 not a bad start at Monaco. So let's just move on, shall we?